Yes.
Yo, legends.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen. Danno here in Korea, and of course, our main man Keiser in the pit of hell, baby. And we're both looking a little different. I've got to set up my Halo. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties here, and Kaiser's showing a look behind the graphics here right now.
Yeah, the Wizard of Oz, bro. The classic guy behind the green screen.
Yeah, man.
Don't look at the guy behind the green curtain. Yeah, I done a couple of driver updates with the PC, and as typical with the PC, it tends to work and it tends to absolutely shit the sheets.
Yeah.
So I've done the update. My Bluetooth headset stopped connecting. My background stopped loading on the camera. I just threw a line under it, Danno, and I was like, we'll go with it how it is. Sometimes it's just the way it is. Welcome in, legends. Thank you all for being here in the chat. Thank you for being here as well, Danno, mate.
Hey, man. As always, hey, it's midnight. It's prime time for crime time. Now, I'm going to get off screen for a second. I'm going to throw up the starting lineup with you, and then I'm gonna get set up here properly.
Yeah, can you throw the graphic for the starting lining up if we have one?
There we go.
Legend, absolute legend. Dan was all prepared. Welcome in, legends. Craig Young, Tam Mack, Sarah, legends. Mo Sislak, welcome on in. 420 somewhere as well. I see there in the chat. Let me just browse up and see. Big Craig Young, yeah. Tam, all yous, Christoph's in here. Pork Chop Express, Big Des, welcome in, legends. That's a long message there, Des, mate. I'm not reading that, bro. That's a never-ending story. So this is how we line up today, legends. Schmeichel, Ralston, Carter Vickers, Trusty, Taylor, Butcher of Baker, a candlestick maker, McGregor for his 500th appearance today. Absolutely outstanding, Callum McGregor. McEwen, Hatate, Kuhn, Maeda, and Ida. Benches, Sinisalo, Johnston, Scales, Jota, Yang, Naroki, Kenny, Engels, and Bernardo. How are you feeling about the starting lineup today? What do you think about it? I'm surprised that Ralston's included. I don't know if AJ's carrying a knock there or maybe just really, really physical against Aston Villa. Really physical tie. Seen AJ running about mad, pushed his absolute limits. I remember commenting on that during the game, saying it was unusual to see AJ actually pushed his limits. But he certainly was. Maybe seen the result here. That's why Ralston is on. Delighted to see Cameron Carter-Vickers back in the side. He's got gout in that big toe because of super lagers he's been on. He needs to get out of that. He needs to settle down. McEwen getting in there for a chance. Delighted at that. Delighted McGregor's there making his 500th appearance. Gutted that Taylor's still there. Tam's calling it a goal already. He's in the future. The game's kicked off, Keiser. What are you talking about? See if that's a goal, Tam. I'm going to beat you up. I've not even turned this on. I've not even turned the stream on. First minute goal. Let's go, Celtic. Let's go. I'm going to take your word for it, Tam, right? Even though Christoph's, you're predicting a goal in the first minute. Or there's been a goal. Legends. Yo, 420. Welcome in, bro. Absolute legend. I need to power up the totally legal Fire Stick. The totally legal streaming service. We can get the game on either. My man's celebrating goals. I think he's a fibber. Tam Mack's a liar, bro. There's the goal. Mo says it's a goal as well. Goal! Just want to hear the goal button. That's all you're wanting. You're wanting the goal button on. It's already been a goal. It better have been a goal, legends. See if you're bamming me up, you're dead meat. Yep, 52 settings, a header. Who scored the header? Wow, we haven't even got the game up yet, and you've got get goals, man. It's just indicative. It's typical of Keiser's arrangement skills. Yep, 1-0 to Celtic already. Maeda with the header. Wow, that's an unusual one. I hope I can get a wee vision of that here. I'm trying to get it loaded up. My man Danno's got a bit of trouble there. Something about his halo or whatever. I don't know what that is that he's talking about there. It must be his lighting system or something he's got in the house. Come on, man. I want to exit. I want to watch the Celtic game. Yeah. Oh, trust me. Trust me, 420 after that's in my head. Absolute lightning. Yeah, I've not seen it now, legends. I'm absolutely gutted. Delighted we've made a lively start. We needed an early goal, I think, here. Need to come out and make a little statement here, settle down the support. We see this transfer window's really not going well at this stage.
Yeah.
Yo, Danno, did you get it? Did you get the halo fixed? Yeah, was it a halo you said, bro, the lighting?
Yeah, the stand kind of busted, so I kind of had to jerry rig it and hang it off my wall that I'm sitting right in front of, so everything's all good.
You got it, my man. Celtic scored already, Danno. Can you take the squad off the screen, brother?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, Celtic scored already. First minute, I didn't even see it, Danno. The chat, Tam Mac came in the chat and was like, 1-0, and I hadn't even loaded up the visual because I was still reading out the squad. But, yep, 1-0, that's in my header. Apparently, with a header. I've not seen it. Hoping to catch a replay.
Always with the lightning goals, our man from Japan. I mean, but yeah, we haven't had much of a chance to talk about the transfer window. I mean, this seems like a disaster, man.
Yep, definitely. So far, anyway, Danno.
So far.
I think what we've done, and people crying about Kyogo going, look, the guy wanted to leave. We can't keep someone here who wants to leave.
Right.
Then you're on the risk of players putting down tools and start affecting their own ability to win a move or their price. I was delighted that we sold a 30-year-old Kyogo who's been here for 3.5 years for 10 million and brought in Jota. That is one piece of absolutely stunning business we've done this transfer window. But as everyone is worried about, we need to be bringing in a striker, Danno. We need another striker.
Yeah, we need another striker. Let me get right back. I'm going to bring in the aforementioned X-Man and grab a cup of water here.
Yeah, no problem, Danno. I'm on the hard stuff, mate. I'm on the iron brew. The real hard stuff, legends. The Bricky crossed it in. The Bricky's got good delivery, so he doesn't mess around. He gets down that wing and crosses the ball in. That's a good thing about the Bricky. It's no nonsense shit with Anthony Ralston. Absolutely no nonsense. Yeah, pissed off with me too, Sarah. I'm giving the club a chance, right? We've seen this before. I'm going to do like a transfer window rundown from 10:30 till maybe like 11:15 on the night, Monday when transfer window closes. So I'm going to do like a little live and watch as it unfolds. Hopefully something happens. It could be a whole lot of nothing happening there. I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm giving the club credit. I'm hoping we can bring people in. I already thought we were going to bring in French Eddie. I know that does not look likely right now, and people probably do not want it. But at this stage, we're scrambling around looking for things. It's not a good representation of the club. What's that, mate? Oh, yellow what? Yellow tie? Get a yellow tie on.
There we go.
That's not a yellow tie, mate. That's just the colour of my neck. I'm sorry, my man. Just out of shower. He's a break.
All right. So
finally, 4:20. I'm going to do the deadline day live for the last hour of the window, basically. Look at Big Casper.
There we go. What's going on with my stream, man? Can't seem to get it up.
X-Man's all the talent on the show. Everyone's so fun.
As usual. All right, come on. There we go.
As long as X-Man doesn't leave in this transfer window, Danno, we're all right.
No, he's locked up. He's on a lifetime contract.
As long as he can hang on, he's a one owner dog. They'll have
Absolutely,
him
man.
in Bilbao, Danno. They'll do a tribute to him in the stadium. They'll put a picture of X-Man up in that. They'll play
Loyal
Lord Bond. He's a one-owner dog.
to the club, baby. Loyal to the club.
Go.
Christoph, what's going on, man? Christoph. I think maybe that goal
Yo,
even beat
Christoph,
Christoph to the
welcome in.
punch, man. I think Christoph missed that one, maybe. But I was here, I was messing around with the Halo.
I mean, Motherwell are still in this game, Danno. They're turned up to like play. They're not just here to make up the numbers.
I'm looking at
Even if they are one goal down 7 minutes in.
That's the dangerous ball right there, too, man. What are you at? I'm at 720.
Just going on 8 minutes right now, Daryl. Just ticked to 8 minutes.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm rather behind then, aren't I? See if I can get another.
So
totally
I'm still
legal,
behind the likes of Christoph and Fuchsel and that.
Yeah, of
I don't
course.
know how far behind you are here, Danno. I could be leading for a change.
Yeah. I mean, seems you were with my last feed.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what happens, Danno. Right when I'm always behind you and you're always in front. Oh!
Yeah.
Nothing happened there, Danno, in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're always looking like, what's going on?
All right, so what are you at? 8:25. I'm at 8:30 coming up. Yeah, here.
8 minutes 46 now, Danno.
Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm just a little behind now. Just a
That's
little
fine.
behind.
I'm delighted.
I'm in a new seat. Yeah.
Delighted to that. Just give the internet a kiss. Good job.
Yeah, I always kind of. I mean, the big stuff like the goals, obviously, everybody reacts to. But there's little moments that I always kind of, react to. Not like the big stuff, but the little one-on-ones and stuff like that.
It's I'm watching for the chat, Danno, to see if it springs in the chat, and then you're usually just behind the chat, and then I'm just behind you. So it's like the brake lights on the motorway coming towards me. It's either a goal for us or against us.
I thought Ange had a quote this week. He was at the presser. He was saying, yeah, every time he's talking about the injuries at Tottenham this year, right? And he's like, every time I think it's the light at the end of the tunnel, it's an oncoming train.
Exactly.
Pretty good quote, man.
I think I just had something like 14 injuries, hamstring injuries and stuff like that. It always was a very demanding system that Ange plays. I remember a lot of your players came down with a hamstring in that, remember, Danno? Especially when Ange first came in.
Yeah.
Not so much in the second year, but the first year, yeah, definitely.
We got corner to Celtic here, but apparently no goal. Nobody's telling me in the future. All right, so how's everything else going, Keiser, man? How's this weekend been, man?
Yeah, superb, Danno. Living my best life, of course, my man.
It's time for me catching you in the middle of something there,
yeah. I just trying to get the lighter working, Danno, and it's a click, 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 click. So I'm muting the mic so I can click away at 100 miles an hour to get it to work. Another cross in there, dies in my header. Yeah, it comes to nothing. You think with the height that Celtic have and the physicality in the box, right? We would do a lot better at corner kicks.
Yeah, I don't know.
This big guy here, this Armstrong, he looks like a cast member of Shameless. He just pushed CCV down. Never near the ball, just pushes him over.
All right, bro. All right. You want to get up? Here we go.
Blessed are the doggos.
Blessed is the doggo. That T should be capitalized, to be honest. It's a little, he's offended.
Saint Snitch.
Saint Snitch, yeah.
Just baptizing people in chat, just blessing them, going down blessings like that wee priest for Rocky 1.
Was that before the 1 minute?
Throw me down some blessings.
Was that before the 1 minute mark that might have scored? I'm gonna check it out.
Hail, hail, square sausage, Mick. Welcome in, legend.
Maeda, yeah, scored before the first minute. This marked just 1 minute, man. Wow.
Yeah, instant by the magic.
Yeah, can't beat it, man. Can't beat it when Maeda's just on it like that.
He has had a little rest, Danno, hasn't he? He will be fuming. I think Maeda will be fuming with the red card and missing the Champions League ties.
Yeah,
Especially the game at Paradise, which could be one of the last big games we see Dyson Maeda, with talk of him moving in the summer.
Yeah.
I was like, obviously I love our Japanese stars, Danno. I would like them to stay, but I suppose I could take it if it was Kyogo and Hatate moving on. But when it comes to Dyson Maeda, I'm like, nah, can we not just keep him? Just keep him.
Uh,
For his press, his work rate, and his ability.
I mean, I would say that he's definitely the fan favorite, right? I mean, he's the guy.
For the Celtic daddies anyway, Danno, and the Celtic pappies. But for the kids, it was Kyogo. The young team loved Kyogo.
I think Dyson overall though is the cult favorite, man. He's the guy. Like the overall fan base. He's just a legend, man.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear about your father having Alzheimer's, Christoph.
Man.
I hope you're having a nice time, legend.
Yeah, and good luck to Jason Quinn. Once again,
yeah.
We mentioned at the end of the cast going in for his C check. I think he was saying it was this weekend, so hopefully everything turns out all right there.
He did come in and talk about it, and I don't see when you speak to people from chat and that, right, legends. Like I always say, I speak to yous on the daily. I speak to yous in chat. Yous are like friends. You're like members of the family here. So when I hear like someone's unwell or going through hard times, it actually affects us. It affects all the people here.
Of course it does.
So yeah, my man Jay on. Good luck, brother. I didn't really say anything about it, Danno, because I didn't know if he'd had a couple of beers and was just venting and didn't really want his business out and about, but put it out and about. So, but good luck to him anyway. I've been saying a wee prayer for him and stuff like that, like I promised. So hopefully he gets good news.
Mick. Yeah, you almost did. Yeah, pretty close.
Almost.
Pretty close.
Almost got a Drinkalong ban.
Yeah, we're ban free so far. Although I was tempted with somebody else on Wednesday, man. There was some bullshit going on in the chat for like long screeds for a bit there.
I saw I seen how upset it was making you, Danno, with the flat earthers coming in. So I made sure I sorted out I took a look and nipped up at the weekend. It's definitely round. It's definitely round. I can see it, Danno. It's definitely round, trips. Stop that shite. Just nipped up in the space shuttle.
Yeah, I don't really care. It doesn't really bother me, but like, 3 paragraph long screeds. It's like, dude, nobody.
No, I know it doesn't bother you, Danno, but because it doesn't bother you, but you pretend it bothers you, it makes it even more fun. Because eventually it's going to bother you.
It will bother me. I mean, it will bother me. I mean, if it keeps going on and on, like I like the guy who was doing it, but it's like, come on, bro. Like
that's it. Just use the Ibrox UFO there. Hitler built it during the Second World War, and for some reason, it's installed in Ibrox Stadium. Don't know why. Right, free to use here, down. You just nip in, you jump in the space shuttle, straight up to space. Boom. You're there. Teleported.
Major keys to ground control.
The powers of the Matrix, Dan, on it. It's the it's the trails, the Matrix like powers that Keiser has. So slow down.
We're all on the inside.
Well, I need to watch the game, Dan. I'm supposed to be taking notes. Got my specs. Got Gav will leave me alone. Gav will leave me alone now. I've got specs.
You are officially smart
Get
now.
more respect on this channel now. I might actually get picked up for the mainstream show, Danno, if I can get out of my bed in time.
Yeah.
I slept in, bro. The morning I was supposed to be on, and I slept in, and Gav never misses an opportunity to review for it, does he? He got me good.
No.
Boom. What's going on in the chat, yo legends? It's definitely a globe. I just went up and checked.
Sarah, what's going on? Good to see you once again, man. Leave it to me to join the game, and then like absolutely nothing happens for like 15, 20 minutes after that. Mine boys, Gav is in the shadows. Yeah.
Gav is always in the shadows.
That's why we call him Deep Throat, man.
Danno, I went and got the theme music for when people say Gav is in the shadows, you know. That's Gav. Gav is in the shadows. Gav is watching us from a darkened room, smoking in the dark. He just put his cigarette down, right, Danno? Put on his red lipstick and wrote my name in the book again.
all you can see are like his glasses reflecting in the darkness. And just the ember of his cigarette.
Yep. It lights up 3 times, Danno, because of the glasses. 3 reflections of the ember.
Get the real image of the 2 reflections.
That one 420. That one's a bit for the modern fans. The deep throat Gav.
Deep throat Gav.
That one, that's a bit modern. Know what I
mean? Modern. Yes, as in after World War II, modern. I mean, I got some kind of
behind the newspaper with the eye holes cut.
Shout out to Thomas Gravison, baby. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I remember that story on open goal from Aidan McGady. God, that story when I first heard it made me laugh, man. That's sensational stuff, man.
Gravison was one of those players, but went to Danno, a big alpha male who just went in and took over. Took over the pool table, took over the training ground.
Just a madman. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny that, you know, given what Strachan knew about him, how he couldn't make it fit like some kind of roving role or something. The guy is obviously an unbelievable talent. I mean, you would think he'd just make it work, but Strachan's not like that, man.
No, Strachan was I always say about Gordon Strachan, absolutely fantastic manager for Celtic, right, Danno? But I used to say, see, when Celtic went away in Europe, we had such a poor record with Gordon Strachan. I almost call him Gavin there. We've got a poor record with Gavin Strachan as well. But yeah, with Gordon, I always felt that at Paradise we could beat anyone. The crowd motivated the team. The 60,000 motivated the players to play above and beyond. So whose job is it to motivate the players when we're playing away, Danno? It's the manager's job. He's supposed to be a man manager. He's supposed to inspire that same feeling as 60,000 Celtic fans when you're in a hostile away environment. And I just didn't think Gordon Strachan had the personality skills to inspire players. He wasn't that kind of manager. He was more of a dry your eyes, mate, and get in about it, kind of old school.
Is that what Edith's calling his cat sanctuary, the Oedipus complex?
Yeah.
1-1.
Oedipus Palace. 1 each. Yeah, Motherwell in the ascendancy here, what I'm watching.
They've been taking the game to us, man. They've been taking it to us.
What each?
Well, why don't you cry about saddlebags?
I must be way behind though. Celtic are like,
Yeah, I've not seen the one each. I know.
yeah. Christoph is so far ahead, man. Oh, yeah, okay. There we go. Kalmike, very bad pass.
That was good cross. Okay. I'm not sure Trusty can do much about that. Danno, it sort of deflects off him. Maybe could have been a bit stronger and not put it back to the danger area, put it out the pitch or something. Don't know. Let's see. Motherwell did really well. Switch the ball wide, just in acres of space.
You wonder if the scorer kind of deflected it a little bit, which would have surprised Trusty. But yeah, I don't know. You'd hope he could do better. He could do better with that, but
it looks to be barging into the back of CCV. He fouls CCV, Danno. Barges into him, nods the ball on, and it just comes off Trusty. He was alive to it. That's all I can say. I don't know. It kind of looks like a foul on CCV, but I'm sure the legends in the future there would have told us.
Well, like CCV got fouled. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, he looks like he got completely pushed off. I mean, CCV's complaining about it right after the play.
Yeah. I thought it was a foul as well, Des. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if they're reviewing it as I'm seeing it now, but I think it. We don't get those. You know, we don't get those. Other teams get those. We don't get those.
They gave it. CCV's like, fuck, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Gave it. As I says, we don't get those.
Yeah.
Yeah, the transfer window has been a disaster.
Disaster, man. How do they let go of, some of these key players and just? And I mean, Tierney, like all we've got back there now is Taylor. That's it.
Yeah.
Like Valle goes.
I can understand the Kieran Tierney one, Danno, right? He's paid a lot of money by Arsenal. He's still contracted by them. They could have just, when Celtics went in to ask the question, they could have went, oh no, he's our Champions League opponents possibly for us in the future. And he's critical to our setup this year and we're going to be retaining him. So I can see why Arteta would never want to do us a favour. So I just said, I hope Arteta's next shit's a hedgehog. No, he can handle that. Because I know what that's all about, Danno. That's just because he's an ex-Rangers player and a scumbag. Yeah. As I said, the business we done with Kyogo, the money we got for him was fantastic. The timing of selling him, I think that was completely down to Kyogo, so I'm not blaming the club for that. Bringing in Jota was fantastic business, so I am blaming the club for that. So far, the window's been okay. We've managed to trim the fat and get rid of a lot of fringy players round about. But that's only caveated by if we manage to add quality, if we manage to bring quality players in to fill those positions.
I mean, what do we got? We're at what, 30 hours by the end of the game or something? I mean, it's 11 p.m. UK time, so it'll be 5-ish.
Yeah,
in the UK. So yeah, it's about exactly 30 hours after this game. We've got to pull off a couple of moves.
Yeah.
I mean, we obviously need some left back on loan.
I know the boy for Man United who was mentioned, Danno, and then was reported to be going to Benfica. That's a move that's back on. It's a move to Benfica fell through. So there's one that's back on, supposedly. Yeah, I can understand, right?
It's just
I can understand the reason we sold Kyogo, the business that was done there. I can fully understand that. But thinking we can just go in and pick up Keiser, the club was asking 8 million for him. We offered 5. They wanted 10. We offered 7. They now want 14 and a 20% sell-on fee. So they get 20% of whatever profit we make after £14 million. They're just limited. He's right out of that. Even if Keiser comes in and he's a rip-roaring success, Celtic's upper limit seems to be about the 25 million range for players. That's what clubs think is our top end. until someone comes in and they're that good that they break that.
Mm.
But yeah, I just think
we
Rob
needed to have a
maybe
replacement by the
reached
time
out.
we sold him. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. And again, waiting until the end of the window. We're back to this Celtic. Like and that was what was so good about Ange, because he would get it done right at the beginning of the window. Boom, players are in, and we'd have, the whole month to see what we had.
I like that.
And now we're just last minute again.
Danno, I like that from Ange, right? But it's kind of like when you get to 14 years old, 15, 13 years old, you're a teenager, and your mum starts taking you to buy your own Christmas presents, and you know everything that's there right at the start of the month, and come the end of the month, you're still happy with the presents you got, but it's not the same kind of surprise as deadline day, not knowing what's there and unwrapping it. Could get fuck all, might get something good. I still like that as well.
Well, we have a yes. We have
a yes in the chat. That's good.
We have two
needed
yes. We have a confirming yes.
We have a yes formation.
Yeah. It's yes firmed.
Yes, we have a pending yes. Danno, our yes is pending.
Yeah. I have yet to get visual confirmation, but it seems that the yes is yes firmed by several sources out of the world that are actually watching cable and paying for it. So they're
beautiful, absolute Danno, beautiful goal there. See that?
I'm only a little behind you.
Goal, legends, right? That's the kind of goal that
there we go.
always
used to
score. You want some juice? He always used to score, but he wasn't scoring those goals, Danno. Why? Is that because he wanted away? What just Lucius? Is that it? Sorry, Danno, we're issuing juice.
That's a lot of juice. Yeah. Who knows about juice? The shadow knows. You've got the shadow. We've got Gav. I mean, a lot's going on here. That was a great goal, man. That was fabulous.
It's Zoe, Danno from Ghostbusters. Opens the fridge,
The Destructor.
Right, okay, you want something pink? Goes up the Traveller. Have to activate the potato waffles in the air fryer next, Danno. Yeah.
Dude, Ida's off it now, man. Another goal. Brilliant.
Did say that, Danno. We did say that over and over and over again about Adam Ida. He has all the physical attributes to be an absolute monster for us.
OJ in Keiser's kitchen. The Juice. The Juice is watching. Shadow of the Juice.
OJ Simpson in Keiser's kitchen. I like it. The juice is loose.
The juice is loose. The juice is loose in the juice.
Yeah, that was a well-crafted goal. Daisen Maeda again, Danno, absolutely on fire. Great work down the left, cut back to Ida. Brilliant finish. As you said, always thought Ida, he's got all the physical attributes. Seen glimpses of it when he was here on loan. It was certainly enough to feel that he was worth the 9.5 million to us, right? I thought if we got him a bit earlier, we could have got him cheaper. But if he was still a player and we did pay the 5 million by the end of that term, that season, we would have been thinking he was worth about 8, maybe 9 million as a support. Whether he was actually worth that is a different story. But we am getting in the goals here. I'm liking the look of that. I'm not as panicky about not having a striker as people think. I think Adam Ida could do a job.
I'm not either, but yeah, I think Ida can do a job, man. But if Ida gets hurt, this is what you're dealing with here.
Yep, exactly, Danno. Yeah, James McCarthy is hiding in the Keiser's kitchen. Probably is. He's probably in the freezer. He's in the freezer like Han Solo. I've got him frozen in carbonite. He's got a big dog pal, James McCarthy, but it's no Chewbacca, it's Tobacco. he's a golden brown, golden Virginia. He's a golden brown colour. He's got the amber leaf teeth.
Oh, that was a good idea.
Oh, is that your computer beating their mind, Danno?
That's mine.
Needing a charge?
Something's up. I'm needing a charge, yeah.
That's an alert.
Super low. So let's get it here. Okay. Okay, so we just saved the broadcast by a hair. That would have been disastrous. Scared ketchup, eh?
Yeah, see the green screen in the background and stuff, Danno, I can like cut it out, but as I say, when you cut out the green, it cuts out everything green. So everything you pick up that's got green on it, everything that you're wearing disappears, and the only alternative to that is a blue screen. But when I use a blue screen, it cuts my eyes out, Danno. I look like a soulless. I've got zero blue eyes. It cuts them out, so I look like I've got a hollow soul.
Yeah. You look
at that stage, I should have ginger hair, Danno, and be consuming souls.
Yeah. Man, yeah. I guess I must have had a slug down there.
I think that's exactly what Danno was saying there. He can't really rely on, even though we do think Adam Ida has shown signs of being good enough to do the job, we can't really rely on just having one striker there. We need another to cover. Should injury occur, the volume of games.
Minimum. I mean, this is basic, like, you know.
And I do think, Danno, as well,
chart 101.
I do think the fact that Cummings is leaving, right? He looks to be going to West Ham. He's going to be going down there and getting 20 grand a week in their reserve side. We can't pay that to our youth project players and keep them on at the club. So I understand that. But I think the fact that Brendan keeps talking about a footballing education, the fact that Johnny Kenny's been out on loan, he's fulfilled aspects of his footballing education. I can see Brendan Rodgers keeping him around and giving him a go, really giving him a chance to be that second striker. I don't think he's at the level of it right now. I do think we need another one. But I don't think it's as big a disaster as people are making out, Danno. It's not like, let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater.
I think you're right. And I think the young kids need to be getting more of a chance at this club, man. If there's anything that you notice about this era versus the old days, it's like just giving kids a shot. Use the youth that you're educating and apply the education. I mean, you know, and I mean, you see Tierney come up, and Tierney tore it up, man. You know, and he only got into the team on just kind of an injury chance.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I think
we need to be doing it more, but you know, we don't need to play him as much as we did with Tierney. I mean, we kind of wore him into the ground.
Exactly. I think, Danno, like, I always think when Henrik Larsson arrived at Celtic, he was a midfielder. He didn't play up front. None of us knew anything about him. In his first game, he surrendered possession and cost us a goal. So people were like harsh. The support were harsh on who the fuck is this dreadlord idiot giving away the ball in midfield. The player that Henrik Larsson eventually became was not only forged by Henrik Larsson's talent, it was made by the support as well. It was the way we supported him, the way we sung, the way we encouraged him to those levels, Danno. So I think Celtic support's got a large hand in the development of our own players. and we seem to be incredibly hard on players that come through our facilities compared to players that come in from the continent. We give them a lot of time to settle. We bring in prospects like Marco Tilio. He's away back. I don't know if he's ever coming back. Where is Tilio? Where did my Tilio go? He comes from a land down under.
You know, he's sitting on like his 8th major long-term injury of the past 2 years or something.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the kid seems to be constantly hurt.
Yeah,
It should have been a big red flag before we bought him.
Exactly, Danno.
Because he was already like that before, man.
So, when I was younger, Danno, I played football with a young guy, right? And he was a winger, and he was so fast, right? He was so fast at running. As he's growing and developing, he would dislocate his knees. His knees would come out of the socket, Danno, because they were so weak. He was so fast, and he just he hadn't properly developed his legs to cope with his speed and the running and stopping. But yeah, I seen him dislocate a knee either 1, twice, 3 times. It got to the stage it was like Lethal Weapon. He was just popping them back into place.
That's wow. I mean, I've dislocated my shoulder, man, and that hurt like 2 bitches on a bitch boat, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh man,
a sinking bitch boat.
A sinking bitch boat in an ocean of bitches. But yeah,
no one's getting wet, Danno.
Your knees,
no one's getting wet.
Your knees fucking flopping out. Oh no, there is no wetness. There is no wetness. Only Zool.
He dislocated his knees. He went into his uncle's house and dislocated his knees. I did say knee, but perhaps Otex. Have you ever heard of Otex, Mo? It's these drops. You put them in your ear and all the potatoes come out. And then you can hear people a bit better.
Yeah. And Mo, it's not a boat. It's a bitch boat.
It's a bitch boat. It's a sinking bitch boat.
Hurts like
no one's getting wet.
2 bitches on a bitch boat.
On the planet bitch.
Yeah. Where the hell? The video's frozen on this channel. That's never a good sign.
Yeah, that's
it's like the last gasp before the guy dies.
That's a thing that Celtic did in the past. That managed decline, that engineered weakness, selling our best players, stocking up in the money, and then pretending to have a harsh window. That was the reason Brendan left the first time he was here. This sort of window is the reason Brendan left. And
you're right about that. You're right.
I was thinking Brendan was going to be like signing on a new deal pretty soon, Danno, if this window went. Like Jota coming in, Kieran Tierney coming in, really pushing on. And okay, the draw we got for the next stage of the Champions League, it's maybe a 80% chance that they're going to scud us. Maybe 90% chance, but we've always got that chance, Danno, and we dare to dream.
It's always that chance, man.
I think that's what you're seeing in the support as well, Danno. The fact that we've always got that chance, and we are Celtic fans, and we do dare to dream. So to see us under equipping, we're shutting the holiday resort up, Danno, because the European season is over. That's got that feeling in it. The end of Dirty Dancing. We're all going to start singing Hearts and Hands.
Yeah, that's true. And you guys have had great feedback in the chat about this transfer window. I mean, we've had everything from the board are not going to spend any money. They already know the league is won to, we've put this up to ourselves. Gav is in the chat. Oh yeah. Smoking a cigarette, 2 lenses reflecting in the dark. What up, bitches?
Gav's in the chat. Welcome in, legend.
What's up, Gav? Yeah.
I'll take myself back to space, right, Danno, just to get away from Gav for a minute before he beats me up for not turning up for the show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Gav. It was an accident. You can't hear in space. Sound doesn't
Mm.
travel. I can hear that alarm.
Oh, Dyson again, man. Damn, Dyson. Dyson, that's two really good chances. He's kind of scuttered right there.
Yeah. See the amount of people, Danno, who have stopped me, right, and said, I thought Gav was a priest. It seems to be one of those things that's going round. Father Gav. Forgive me, Gav, for I have sinned. It's been like 6 weeks since my last mainstream show.
He does talk like an Irish priest, though, doesn't he? He's one of those soft talking kind of priests that you run into.
Yep, he's got it.
Anywhere in the Catholic world, too. You know, you can run into these type of priests on any accent.
Gav's touched with the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. Blessed are the Gavs.
Yep, he's got a burning bush, but it never burns.
He does look like a priest, though, man. He's totally
eternal flame.
Did he miss the seminary, or did the seminary miss him? That is the question.
Even most like Gav looks like a priest. Gav's got to come on dressed as a priest one day. Sort us out.
The most holy and omnipresent Gav.
Gav's legend just grows. He doesn't even need it.
I know.
It's taking on a life of its own now.
Dude, I mean, the chat can just, hook into something and it'll just go to town. I mean, we must have had a good 5-6 games of the sausages. Speaking of holy things.
Yes.
Plus another sausages. The sausage thing was the whole chat. It would go all game, and it went for multiple weeks.
Yeah, you've just brought it back now, Danno.
Of course, it's coming back.
Blessed are the sausages.
It never disappeared.
And they are all their forms.
It's part of our identity here at a Celtic World Drinkalong, man. It's fundamental. Yeah, do you guys think that was a penalty? I just saw that.
I just see that on the screen there. Daryl just watching the replay.
Well, it's Andy Halliday too, so obvious penalty.
Yeah. I wonder if Halliday manages to score, I wonder if he'll celebrate, Danno. Like when he scored against the Rotters and didn't he celebrate?
Yeah, right. I'm one of you guys.
Yeah.
It's okay.
He was calling in the night, wasn't he, Danno? He thought he was going to get re-signed.
Yeah, exactly.
In that kid.
Halliday.
Yeah, he's a walloper.
Andy Holy Day. Unholy Day?
The holiest.
How long was he with Rangers, man? A few years, right?
I think he was there for like a season and a half or something, Danno. I don't even know. He made zero impact. Was delighted to watch him suffer. Still delighted to watch him suffering.
True.
One of the main reasons I put on that super scoreboard so I can just see his face and then I can write things in the comments, Danno, and then you watch their faces, right? And I can see them react to the things that you say, even though they make out like they can't see the comments. Oh, it's so much fun. I like telling Andy that he's shite, and I like telling Hugh to get his summer teeth fixed. Some are broken, some are yellow, some are green, some are missing. Man's wearing these summer teeth down when it's winter.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Mo.
Yeah.
He started playing for them right before or right after they got back to the promotion, right?
In the first division, I think it was.
Division or whatever.
The championship, Danno, when they were in the championship.
Yeah, so he signed for them and then played like another season or something while they were getting absolutely housed by us.
Half-time legends. Everybody's like that. Everybody, you think they get a free pie in here? Everybody's like half-time, Danno. Half-time, Danno. Put X-Man on, make him dance, and you and Keiser fuck off for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they want, Danno. just leave X-Man on the cam sleeping, right?
I mean, he was conked out until I knocked my phone over. Yeah.
I thought he
It's,
jumped up
it's,
because you moved the screen down. We thought maybe the stream's over. I'm going out now. Let's go out.
right.
He's away back to sleep, just chilling like a villain.
Yeah. He's out today, man.
The ball gets stuck in the hedge. It's half time.
He's been conked. Like, like I came over with a friend last night, and he was just like hyped until like 8 in the morning, man. He's just like, "Grah." Like I was like, go the fuck to bed, bro. Like, what are you doing? He's just like sitting on my pillow, like, are you sleeping? That's pretty cool. Like, fuck. It was freaky, man. I woke up at one point and he's like staring right at me. You know that feeling?
Yeah.
I was like, ah.
He's peering into your soul, trying to control you with his mind, Danno.
Honestly,
like, get up.
It was bananas, man. It was bananas. All right, well, that's halftime, troops. We're gonna take a break here, Kaiser, or what do you?
Yes, brother.
You going to Kaiser Radio, or should I throw up the banner?
Throw up the banner, bro, and I'll go for a break as well. But if you want to play some music so that people can, I can't hear it because I'm not in the live. I'm in the studio with you, obviously, but they can hear it. So I won't play it. And if you're gonna, it's best we sort it out now.
I'll play some stuff.
Hell yeah, Danno.
2-1 of the good guys. We'll be back.
Yo, legends. Second half is underway. My man Danno will be back in seconds. How do you feel about the first half performance? Anybody standing out? I think Kuhn could have put a bit of pressure across for Motherwell's goal. I do think Armstrong fouls CCV. Sorry, Danno, mate. I was just waiting on you getting back. Boop. No cam. We were on radio mode. I can't hear you as well, Danno.
We gotta find a way to have you be able to hear that. I don't know. I mean, I was just going off of my timeline when everything started here, so
Yeah.
I know I'm a little bit behind today.
No
Anyways,
problem.
Who's our man of the match for the first half? I'd say Maeda, no doubt, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Maeda's been fantastic, Danno. Well said.
Yeah.
I was just saying about Motherwell's goal, looking back at it there at half-time on the replays, I was like, Kuhn could have been a bit stronger on the wing. He could have cut that out, but it's a bit over-critical, just like looking for fault. I think Armstrong does foul. He does foul CCV, and we shouldn't really have stood that one, in all honesty.
Don't know about standing up, but Trusty was standing still. True enough. True enough.
I think the ball come off Trusty's knee as well. There's not much he can do about it. But
it seemed like an awkward ball to handle. But yeah, that's life, man. That's the way she goes, Rick.
Yep. Rick and Morty. That's the way she goes.
No. Trailer Park Boys.
Rick and Morty, Danny?
Way of the road. Way of the road, man. That's the way she goes. It's like, guys, trailer burns down. That's the way she goes. Oh, yeah, that's the way she goes, huh? Like, everyone's pissed off. Oh, that was a good idea. Pull across from Maeda. Every time they cut to Maeda, like close up, I don't know who I'm looking at still, like right away. You know what I mean? His hair's getting longer. And I'm just like,
yeah, what Dyson's coming up today?
Who is this young man that we've signed apparently from some kind of alt rock band? What's going on here? Oh, Dyson.
As you know, Danno, I've got the Dyson Maeda is my background on my PC. I just put it up there, and it's a Slim Shady one. It's It's just writing letters out there to the national manager about Kyogo not getting picked and Hitati.
Right.
Yeah, that's my screensaver on my monitors, Danno, all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the skin on the screen, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty good one.
It's always the zen. Always reminds me, maintain the zen.
Well, it looks like it's 3-1 here. Snap. I am the liquor.
Sorry, legends. I am combining smoke. Well, use our yassing. So sorry, mate. I ran around making a cup of coffee and all that at half time, Danno. Literally running in. Like Mrs. Doubtfire. Help us on the way, dear.
Hold on, just
rolling
the smoke here. Oh, it's a delightful tobacco blend.
I wish it was a blend, Danno.
Yeah.
It's not a blend, unfortunately. It's raw.
Can't have everything. What we got here? I still don't have the goal.
Oh, there we go. There's the yes. I've seen the yes.
Ada again, huh? Man.
There we go. Square sausage mix. Stop stealing my partner. Everybody was doing need a grief, and I've been fighting these corner.
Nothing pisses Keiser off than getting his stilo bit, man.
I know, don't you fucking steal my thunder. Who was it who said to me the last stream, Danno? They were like, I said that. I predicted that. That was my prediction. That was funny.
They're going to VAR. No
No,
goal.
decision. No goal.
What was the offside?
I'm not seeing anything wrong there, Danno, in that last replay, but maybe they'll show us it again.
If he's off, he's off.
Offside.
Skosh, man. Yeah, he must be offside.
Well, we've got the famous Fir Hill camera angle.
I know. Why is every camera angle in Scotland like from the worst possible vantage point?
This is from the classic that brought us such images as Jota from the International Space Station. Remember that one, Danno, for an offside decision here at Fir Park? It was like it was from the fucking floodlights or something. Somebody took a picture.
Yeah, it's like from something like rigged up on the roof or something, like from a terrible angle. This is kind of the same, man.
Yeah, he looked like he was onside to me, Danno.
Honestly, it's razor thin if he's off. But
we don't get those. We don't get those, Danno. We don't need those. We're the champions.
I've
got a few of the zombies parked outside, Danno, as they are playing at home today. Look at that, Danno. Look, they talk about if the lines are touching, the striker should get the advantage. That is utterly preposterous. His elbow's a millimetre offside.
It's just ridiculous, man.
Brilliant.
This kind of stuff is exact. I mean, football's all about goals, you know. I mean, this VAR stuff is all about cancelling goals.
Sometimes you get these games, Danno, and if someone says to you, pick Motherwell's man of the match, inevitably you need to pick the referee in the VAR team.
That is the biggest. I just saw that graphic you were just talking about. That is the biggest pile of bullshit I've ever seen, man. I mean, that is utterly ridiculous, man.
They brought out someone's bingo pen, Danno, a blue and a red bingo pen, and just drew it across the pitch.
Yeah, man. This is like, this is sports in the analytic nerd era, man. It sucks.
Bro, I seen it in like 1995, I think it was, or the early 2000s, Danno, and it was CSI Miami, and the guy shot a bullet, and it zoomed in the bullet and threw a can and ripping it in half, and the effects of the inertia and the way they just splattered and everything. I was like, that's what we're going to get in sports for offside decisions. We're going to be computer compiled, laser tracked players. What do we get in Scotland? We get somebody's nana's bingo pen and that angle. CSI, just picture it. It zooms in the slow motion. It's like nana's bag, 2 bingo pens.
I always love the CSI image of like a police station as like this high tech.
Oh hell yeah.
Like amazing area, when in reality, if you walk into a police station, even like whatever, an FBI field office, it's just a bunch of dudes in suits at an average office. Like, let's bring this up on the screen.
Office because he's an international spy, right, legends? But we can't blow his cover. keep it stum.
Yeah.
Danno's basically the American Austin Powers in Korea. He's the full reason the war ended over there, and he's built up positive relations.
I know, man. I mean, that's like 25 years before I was born, too. That shows the kind of fucking skill you're dealing with.
The march is coming, Danno. You're the chosen child, the golden child.
His snitch? What's going on here? His snitch? That's actually kind of hard to say.
Yeah. Thought it was going to be Neo at the Matrix shit. Yes, I did, mate. I thought it was going to be like zooming in and full 3D image. You get the English Premier League and they make the players like translucent and stuff, Danno, you know? Thought we were going to get a bit of quality. No, us. We get Scottish bingo pen VAR.
I know. We could VAR from the worst possible angle you can have it at. That's definitely offside.
always said, Danno, see, like, on the pitch, you've got a linesman, right, who runs one half of the pitch on one side, and the other linesman's on the alternated side of the pitch. So see on the side of the pitch that's empty, you should have like one of those rails and a high-speed camera that just like with a horse racing, it just runs along a rail and just tracks a defensive line. Then you would never get an offside decision wrong.
I've been at like basketball and like NFL games that have those tracking cameras. They are fucking amazing, and they're really super cool for the crowd too, because they'll watch
Hell yeah.
they'll watch it like skating along with the player. It's amazing, man.
Things like that when Celtic's looking to invest in a system like VAR coming into Scotland, inevitably we need to foot the lion's share of the bill, Danno. So why should all these clubs get stunning facilities at our, equipment at our expense?
Well,
inevitably,
one of those cameras is worth more than the entire SPFL.
Enhance that 100 times. Bro, that was the Bionic Man back in the 1980s.
Enhance.
We can't rebuild him. That's what's happening with Kieran Tierney right now, Danno. It's the Bionic Man.
True enough. I mean, he already was the Bionic Man. He's just going for a software upgrade.
Yep. X-Bad's downbeat.
X-Man skated, man. Seriously, he must have been up like all night. He was just so hyped after my friend came over. I was just like, dude, what is up with you, bro?
Yeah, definitely, Tam. Celtic need to go through the gears here.
Yeah, I want to see Jota, man.
That's a free kick, man. He just goes right through him.
Yeah.
The Bricky is down.
Oh, yeah, that's a free kick. That should be a card.
Yep. Sorry, but Danno, it's the Bricky. You won't feel that.
The Bricky?
The Bricky feels no pain.
Ralston, man.
He'll just walk that off, Danno. He's like, I'll walk it off.
He's like, just wait until I can walk and not limp. I don't want to give this guy any fucking credit.
Imagine the nightmares the sports science team get with Ralston, Danno, just running through brick walls and stuff like that. They'd be like, the computers must be going insane. Like, his leg's hanging off. Get him off. His leg's hanging off.
They put out a new like green Kool-Aid in Scotland. Ralston is the guy instead of the pitcher busting through the wall. Oh yeah.
No, it's Ralston. He's like the knight from Monty Python's. It's only a fleshman. X-Man's out making puppies.
'Tis but a scratch.
There's a Yas in the chat, Danno.
There is.
Clearly put the phone call in to go through the gears.
The Yas that matters the mast.
Yes, Brendan, can you just pass it back, right, and reset the attack and get us a goal, right? Or watch my feed. Okay, I will, boss. Brendan says, watch the feed.
What? Another offside? I'm sick of this.
Brendan says, just watch the feed. It's coming. There's a Yas on the way. I just put the call in.
Bummer, man.
I'm actually going to go and buy a Yas, then no. Then Yas again. Then no. Welcome to the Drinkalong, the home of Yassies and Nos. Oh, it's an overhead kick.
Where we really enjoy things, and then we don't enjoy it at all.
I can see why you went. I can see why the Yas went in the chat there. I've just seen it, Danno.
I seem I seem to be falling further and further behind here with this.
Kun is well offside. Oh, he finished it so well as well, Danno. Overhead kick.
Oh, my yes, he did.
I see your yes and I raise you another.
We better start kicking some yes here if we want to win this game. God, this feed is fucking bunk, man. We gotta get a new feed. This is crap. On to video 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it, isn't it, Tam? The longer the game goes on, I know we're still in the lead, but it starts to get nervy towards the end, especially if they manage to get back. And the referee's
One goal.
choking to give them a penalty. I can smell it, Danno. He's
Razor
choking
thin.
for it.
Yeah, razor thin margins, man. Not good. 1 goal lead.
Christos under scrutiny. Try to coach for Yassies.
Where are you at? I'm at like 59, 30. What are you at?
61-50 right now.
What the fuck is
Motherwell
going
are just
on,
making
man?
a double substitution, I think it is they're making.
This is really piss poor, man. I keep getting these freezes in the video.
I think the
This is
the
pretty good.
Adam one was
62-40.
yeah, 62-18 I'm at, Danno.
Oh well, the tide has turned, my friend. Oh.
Well, this is how it feels to be Keiser, Danno. Welcome to the
I could only take about an hour of it. Then I was like, oh, fuck this.
It's brutal, bro.
This is too hard. I don't want to do this anymore. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Jotski. Yes.
It's Jota time.
It's Jota. It's Jota time. Number 7, not 17. Yes.
Jota on the wing.
Jota on the bench. Now he's on the wing.
Look, Brendan's pointing at the wing, Danno. He's like, over there. That's where the wing is, Jota. You play on the wing.
Right. I don't mean the fucking song, okay?
The genius there for Brendan Rodgers, the tactical genius being displayed there, Danno.
Oh, eat off the post, man. Oh.
Off the what? Off the post? It's a handball. Where are you, Dan? Have you managed to get ahead of me?
Sorry, the grass bar. 64-11, man.
Yeah,
keeper just barely touched that. I'm at 64-20.
Yeah, you're at 420. I'm at 63 minutes, and he does just hit the post. You put a bet on Jota to score next. George Michael time.
George Michael. Gotta have faith.
When I catch you in the gents, playing with part of your body. I know not everybody is a wanker like you.
Here we go. Jota's hair looking extra feathered and fabulous. Here we go. Fierce.
Angles coming on. Looking like his mum cuts his hair with a bow on his head.
Yes.
Brilliant. Get him on. Get him on.
Get him on.
Couldn't come in there for Jota. Oh, loving it.
I'll take my goal extra feathered.
Jota,
play
here we
from-
go.
Nice play from Hatate there, man.
Never thought I'd see Jota back at Celtic, Danno. See, after we sold him, and I know it wasn't going well for him and stuff, always thought, wow, that could happen. Never thought I would see it happen. Astounded by that. That saves this window for me right there, Danno.
I am too, but God, he was just like, I mean, it was like everybody's excited, and then he goes down to Saudi Arabia and just gets put in like this torture chamber, man. It's been horrible for him.
Yeah.
Like literally like a goddamn horror show, man.
Jota's hell's done up like a peacock.
Yeah.
Blessed are the peacocks. He's in full display, my man. Cherish these moments. We've got a couple of years of this at best. We'll be selling him again for another 25 million.
Yeah, Rio, not great on the execution, but a good idea. A good idea on the volley. Not an easy thing to do, though, man.
I don't know if he tries to put that in the top corner there, Danno, or back over the keeper for the other post. Tries to lob it.
I kind of feel like he was just kind of generally aiming in that area. If he missed it but kept it on a level, there's a couple guys back there to maybe get on the end of it, type of thing.
I think he went to cross it, Danno, and he doesn't cross it, and it's half cross, half shot.
Yeah,
it's neither. It's a goal kick.
Half man, half amazing.
Well played. Sometimes you need to give the other team a goal kick, Danno, so as you can reset the attack. Watching Swansea taught me that.
Who was their manager back then when they played that fucking plodding possession ball?
I remember them always saying he was an elite level manager.
I forget who it was. It was like,
Can't remember.
Like some Spanish manager, man.
Mm.
Oh.
And we get Yassi's
looked like we had something cooking there.
Sent Jota over the wing.
Jodicus Wingamus. Jodicus Fedlerian.
Sporticus.
I am Sporticus.
Sporticus was also good.
Good idea from Jota there too, man. Tough shot, but
I hate being behind you again now, Danno. I'm back to being at 68 minutes, just turning now. And you've already had a 69.
Yeah. But Keiser, I mean, it's way worse to be in front of me. Let me tell you.
Yeah, wait, I'll just duck down while you turn left.
The stench is overpowering.
Yeah. Big dick turning left. Everyone on the left side of chat, just duck.
All right, everyone, just fucking clear out of here. Yeah. All right, folks, nothing to see here.
I've got a long career. Danno's only allowed to walk in straight lines. He's not allowed to turn corners in case he knocks people out. I still put, every time I feel like cheering myself up, Dan, I still put that advert, that TV commercial that you were on, and I laugh at them, the wee song for the food and that, and I'm like, it's so heavy.
That was so fun to be a part of, man. Like, I mean, the final commercial was funny, but dude, those other girls who were on the set, they were just like a funny bunch of characters who were working on that. Even the director was kind of a goofball, man. It was great. Wish I could do more stuff like that. That was just kind of a random one-time thing. Oh, man. That should have been a goal. No doubt, Sarah. Oh, my goodness.
I still think, Danno, Ida playing now, getting more and more up to speed. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like that watershed moment. The dams have burst.
Yeah, exactly.
The
You
more
just got to get the playing time. There's no substitute for it, man. There's no substitute for it.
The more he plays, just the better he's going to get, Danno.
Yeah, it's tactical nous within the system, and everything is reaction times, everything, knowing where he needs to be, playing with the other players, getting to where they're going to put
The more the
balls in.
support gets behind him as well, Danno, because
Exactly.
he's a Celtic fan as well. It's in his DNA.
Yeah, dude, he's a good player, man. He's a good pickup. I don't like if it was 7 million or 9 million. I don't give a fuck. Like that's a good player. That's going to pay off.
Yeah, definitely.
And I mean, if there's one thing you notice about Celtic nowadays versus Celtic in the past, even when we have players that come in and don't get playing time, we're still making money off of them.
Yeah,
that's a big difference, man. We used to have a bunch of buster ass players that just were terrible. Nobody wanted to buy them, and we just took a bath. But yeah, I mean,
I agree with that from Sarah as well, Danno. We're up to tempo here. Definitely feel that there's a goal coming for us. We're in the ascendancy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kasper Michael's playing centre half. He's playing right back now, Danno. He's actually played more defensive than Greg Taylor in this game. Been left back more than Greg Taylor.
We're pretty much all over them right now.
No one ever marks the keeper, Danno. No one ever marks the keeper.
No. You think someone would?
That's what Villa did to his Danno. See when they gave the keeper the ball and he just stood with the ball. You got to press the keeper. Are you going to go and press? That means you're a player shot because the goalkeeper's just going right back to his goal line as soon as he passes it, and you're caught out of position. You've been drawn in.
Oh, my TV ad. This is pretty funny. I'll post that.
Yeah, Danno's TV ad is absolute class. Highly recommend it.
It was pretty funny. I've done a couple of others, but that one is genius.
The Sefco are going to get a grip of that TV ad, Danno. Danno's title party in Korea.
Oh wait, no, it's Mat Guangzhou.
Yep. Keiser's on this
now.
now.
There we go.
Yes.
Copy link address. Yes. Well, here we go, troops. How about it?
There's the. Make sure you get a comment on, letting the Korean people know.
Kind of a
vibe.
PR campaign for Gwangju cuisine, and Gwangju is kind of the culinary capital of the country, man. So if you ever come here, fucking amazing food.
Yeah, as I said to you before, Dan, I always watch the videos of people getting a munch in that in Korea. Always makes me hungry.
Oh, Korean food is amazing, man.
Yeah, the street food's outstanding. And then I end up catching one of those Indian street food videos, Dan. That makes me not hungry again.
Oh, I love Indian food. I
haven't. Not Indian street food, Dan.
No, I've had Indian street food, man. It's all right.
You check those videos out, Dan. You won't like Indian food anymore. Hey, I'm not a fan of Indian street food. Actual Indian cuisine from the UK, yeah, or America, yeah, but actual on the streets of Delhi or whatever, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I've had some pretty good Indian street food, man. Not on the streets of India. Never been. I've always wanted to go though. All of my best friends were like Indian or Punjabi or Pakistani and stuff when I was in university.
Craig, so it depends, right, Craig, if you're on PC or if you're on mobile phone. If you're on your mobile, what you'll need to do is kind of hold your finger on the comment and it will copy it, and then you can paste it into your browser and it will find it for you on YouTube. Or you can take a screenshot and then type it in, or just highlight it and cut and paste, copy and paste on a PC. So it depends on what you're using. Tablet, phone.
Or if you want to do it this way, this is the title in Korean. I'm posting it in the chat. if you want to just copy that, it'll be the first link right at the top.
Yep. YouTube, just put it on YouTube, Danno.
Yeah. Just that's what I search for every time.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody wants to see it or I need to post a link or something.
The guy cutting the rancid meat with his toenails was very appetizing. He's like a 5-star chef in the area.
I don't remember that, dude. That's weird.
No, not in your video, Danno. It's the Indian street food.
No, I know. I swear half of that stuff that has like half of that stuff, and you could say this about anything on the internet, just it's all just shock effect to get clicks, right? Like, oh, gross. You know, it's like every dude who has a street booth in India is like, the fuck, man, we don't do that. The fuck is wrong with you guys, man? The guy's cutting food with his toenails. Fuck out of here. Come on, boys. Yeah. I'm at about 10 seconds from 77 minutes even. Come on, man. We need a goal or two here. Keiser, all right.
He now works for Tesco, making pizzas.
You ain't coming on.
Yeah, definitely. It's get a bit scrappy, Danno. A bit contested. I think it's the substitutes. We made substitutes. Motherwell made a couple as well. Maybe the fresh legs in there made it a bit scrappy, but we were in the ascendancy there for a while. Felt like a goal was definitely coming. Here comes Get the Yang Gang on.
Yang Gang.
Yang's coming on for Ida.
I guess. I mean, they must be moving Maida to the center.
I don't know what they're doing here, Danno. I just because it focused in on the camera on Adamida, I thought he was coming off.
I don't know. Oh, that was a bad foul. Jota, playing hungry. Yeah, Yang isn't on yet. I mean, at least not on my timeline. And I'm pretty sure I'm. Yeah, so Yang on for Ida. They were right.
Jota needs a skin heat. Jota needs dreadlocks.
They must be moving Maida into striker.
As you see here, Danno, it's 78 minutes. Big Ida does look absolutely fucked. He looks like he's ran his race.
I mean, he played the whole game on Wednesday. Not surprising.
Fitness has got. He's been much better this game. I've been well impressed with his performance.
He's been fabulous, man. Should have a second goal. That VAR call was absolute bullshit, man.
Yeah, the skinny's elbow was offside.
Right. Yeah, we saw 4 skin cells that were offside.
Yeah.
We put it on a microscope. Yeah, you're gonna have to redo that. Come on, Celtic. It is getting scrappier, though. You're right about that.
That's what happens when it gets nervy towards the end. That's how chats seen that as well, Dan. They're like, we need to get another one here.
We need
If they
another
manage to
goal.
get level, it'll be fucking Nervy as anything towards the end of the game.
I mean, one goal is a tight margin, man. Anything can happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sarah, I think that's exactly what's happened. They've moved Dyson into the middle.
Yeah. Admittedly, Dyson should already be sitting on a couple goals. I mean, he missed a begging open goal header earlier.
Well, CCV be injured for the Bayern game. I don't know, it's 50-50 at this stage. I don't know why. Maybe because it was going to be such a physically demanding game for CCV. I don't know why, but I hope it's not like more serious, more indicative of a serious injury. I do remember Mark Reaper, who played for Celtic, kept getting his big toe injured, and it ended up ending his career. So it's a very dangerous injury to get on the big toe.
Yeah. Yeah, I know of some other guys like in other sports. Like in basketball, that's a bad injury, man.
Mm-hmm.
In basketball, that's a really bad injury.
Because you pivot and turn on your toe, Dan.
You're pivoting on the balls of your feet all the time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's I forget what it is. It's like the big toe is connected to like a lot of either nerves or bones or something. It's like the center of your foot, even though it's out in front. But I forget exactly what it is. But yeah, having something like a shattered bone type of thing can be like a career-ending injury. Oh man, Yang cannot get a break. That should have been a goal, man.
Yeah, Sarah, spot on.
Decent shot. Yeah, squeaky bum time, man. Squeak your bums, squeak your bums, squeak your bums. It's the song I'm working on, Keiser. What do you think?
Yeah, that's the way it works, Dan.
Yeah. Put it out there. That's the demo.
Gav's working on the the latest track. Squeaky bum time.
Our main man, Leomaldo Scolacci, is on.
Coming on. Nice.
Dude, I think he's on for Taylor.
On at left back.
And Bernardo. And Bernardo's on.
We still have a lot of quality coming off the bench here as well, Danno. It's just
we really do, man. We really do. I mean,
in games like this, you want that firepower, that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, that super sub that comes on and nicks a goal, or they're always good for a goal. But
yeah,
I think Abada was the last one really who was like that, came off the bench and was always good for a goal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Abada didn't come off the bench like too often. When he did, it was amazing, man. I remember one game in particular, he just came out and blew it up, man. I think he had a goal and an assist, if not two. Yeah. Scales header to seal the deal. Thank you.
Ginger wig of Liam
Thank you,
Scales.
Thank you, Father Macaulay.
So it is written, so it shall be done. If Gav says it, that's it. I need it.
Father Gav.
There is nothing going on in this area here. I don't understand why the referee's going over and speaking to Yang.
Well, I never.
I do declare.
My man, Leomaldo.
Come on, Celtic, man. Get us another one here.
Oh, Jota. Dude. Oh, Jota just cut up like 4 defenders, but just barely got stopped at the last minute. He looks sharp, though.
Jota's
Jota's probably just lacking fitness, man.
Yeah. Just game time as well, right there, Danno. Yeah, I see Jota just getting the ball here from Scales. He's quick. Yeah, Danno.
Dude,
Jota, a couple of games, man. Jota will be on fire.
fucking sharp, man. He still looks sharp. Every touch he's gotten, it's been like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, gets a couple more games at like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. He's going to be good to go, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was that Yang? God damn it.
Your ref looks like a zombie. He certainly does.
Come on, you boys in green. Come on, you feathered wing.
Sarah's description of the referee was also very accurate.
The ref a prick.
Oh,
Ref a prick. Prick a ref. Ref a prick.
yeah. Come on, Yang, man. You just can't get a break, Yang, can you, Daryl?
I know. God,
That's a hard header to take.
It wasn't an easy header, but still. Come on, Yang.
Yeah.
He's had quite a few assists. He's just got to break his duck with his goals, man. He's just got to break his duck with his goals. Then there's going to be a softening of all the, the criticism. But yeah, he just can't seem to catch a break with actually scoring, man.
Gas preparing the whole Eucharist. He's in the tabernacle as we speak. Just swinging mud about. Burning frankincense.
Down to Jota. Here we go, man. I got a feeling here, kids.
Mm-hmm. Christoph put a bet on Jota. I seen that earlier on in the chat, so he's hoping for the Jota yes.
Jota just put that right at the keeper, but man, that was a bullet.
Jota screaming for the ball out on that side. I love that. I love to see that.
He really is. And
he's just seen this shot, Danno, of course.
Yeah, and the gameplay is giving him some space. We're kind of breaking out and giving him an opportunity. So we shall see. Yang, bad pass.
I think a lot of teams, Danno, set up, and they leave guys in Maeda to receive the ball while Jota keeps receiving the ball. But Dyson Maeda's excellent when he's running into space, but he can't really skin a man. He doesn't have the skill to beat a defender in that way, but Jota does. So they're standing off Jota and letting him have the ball, and he's just hurting them. He's just tearing them apart. So far, so good.
No, he's looked sharp.
I'm over to the full leaf clover right after this as well, Danno. So I can't hang it.
I know.
Right, legend.
Yeah, that's because
I hate being so. I hate it being so right at the end. I need to get out so sharpish. But it is what it is. Sorry, brother.
Sorry, man. I mean, it's always super late here, anyways. So
hate to love you and leave you.
No, I kind of like it. I get my quiet time after the bang.
Yeah, just you and X-Man all alone.
It's all good.
You're stealing all these dog biscuits. X-Man's unhappy.
He's getting his biscuits. Trust me, dog. He's living the dream.
I like the way they moved from being potato snacks, right, Danno? Just because we kept calling them dog biscuits, they're now just dog biscuits. Now you're like, fuck it, they're dog biscuits. because apparently in the past 2 weeks he's learned the word for sweet potatoes in English, which I was trying to avoid, so that I can use the word. And I don't want to spell out sweet potatoes. Yeah.
SWEETPOT.
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah. I don't know.
You spell it out.
I don't know how he would have picked it up, man. That dog is smart, man. That was crazy smart. But yeah, he only knew the Korean word before, and I don't know where he picked it up. Like the last couple of weeks, it's just been like
X-Man speaks about 5 different languages, Danno.
He's a scholar, man.
But X-Man actually. X-Man actually sends Gav notes on the show. Gav's doing the confession.
In Latin. In Latin. It's not even in English. It's in fucking Latin.
Yeah, Gav and X-Man converse in Latin.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know where a fucking Korean dog would have picked up the Latin language, but there we are.
That's where he's at, mate. The internet these days.
Gavicus. Gavicus Celticus.
X-Man Aristotle.
So we got 4 minutes.
4 added, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Jota screaming down the wing, man.
Skips always reminded me of communion. What you mean, like the prawn cocktail crisps? It's like Gav. Gav's just like packet of skips. Packet of skips. Go to match at the packet of skips.
There were always like certain kind of snacks and stuff like that reminded me of like a communion wafer.
It's just as we said, Danno, right? The legend of Father Gav dishing out skips instead of Holy Communion now. It's the last person. And he just
bags and bags of skips in the background. Yeah.
You're going to hell. No crisps, will you?
No crisps. And as we bless these holy crisps, we thank you, O Lord.
Jesus took the skips, opened the packet, and said, "This is my body for you." Let's go, Gav.
This is why I'm a little overweight nowadays, because this is my body. There's too much oil content.
Gav's dishing out Doritos, Danno, because it's the Holy Trinity, the triangle, the trifecta.
Dude, Sarah,
the Son, and the
Sarah,
Holy
I'm totally with you. We don't have skips out here, but we do have some pretty good potato chips. I'm either getting some Doritos or some potato chips after this, man. Like for sure. Absolutely.
You need to get that's a Fenian staple dinner. Fish and skips instead of fish and chips.
Yeah. Take these skips, all of you, and eat of them. Uh-oh.
There's a yas. I hope it's a Jota yas for you as well, Christoph.
Well, I hope it's not verifiable.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. I don't like the verifiable goals.
But Gav and the skips got the job done. Oh, the match has ended. Celtic win 3-1.
Yes, Jota.
Yes.
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 Yes, baby.
Go for Jota.
Yes. Dude. Jota. Jota's back, man.
Delighted to see Jota got on the score sheet here.
Oh,
but
man.
There we go.
He played.
Oh, look on
really
Danno.
well.
Let's fucking go, man. Back.
Dude, and that is Maeda involved in every single goal today.
Mm-hmm.
A goal and 2 assists. That's amazing.
Oh, Jota. I love that, mate. See when he does that Freddie Mercury pose with a fist in the air. Every time I'm just like, who wants to live forever? Let's go, Jota. You're back, my man. Another one bites the dust.
Dude, he's crying.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, no, Jota is literally crying.
Yeah, Danno, I love Jota, mate. Imagine what the man's been through. I tried to speak about it.
He's been through some shit, hasn't he, man?
If he cries, Danno, I'm going to cry. And then we're all going to cry.
Dude, that's fucking awesome, man.
That's what it means to him. Look at that, Danno. That's what it means to the man. Jesus Christ, man.
Dude, he's just overpowered with joy right now. That is so good to see, man. All right, whatever. Okay, so let's just all agree here. Whatever happens in the transfer windows for the next 24, 30 hours, okay. We got Jota back.
Jota is amazing, mate.
We've
That
got
shows
a fucking weapon, man.
what this club means to him, to be back here, what it means to him.
I wouldn't
Absolutely
be,
amazing.
dude. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Jota like stays at the club like
For
for his
life.
career. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Because man, dude, he must have had some shit going on in Saudi Arabia, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is
The
awesome.
Bricky's got him, don't you worry. The Bricky's got him.
That is fucking awesome, man. Jota, dude.
It just
Big heart,
shows what it means to him, Danno, right? Some people thinking
Yeah.
he left for the money. He's clearly learned a lesson there. Money can't buy happiness, money can't buy love. And he's got
Right.
it at Celtic. I think you've hit the nail on the head, Danno, when you say I think Jota's here for life. I think Jota will stay at the club until he retires.
Exit
Even
standing at the door,
X-Man's loving it.
barking at me. He's like, Jota!
Jota! X-Man just got the doggy nose. He's like, Jota, out the way!
Jota! Don't make Jota cry.
Yeah.
That is so great, man. That is a great moment, man. Yo, Christoph, best of luck to your pop, man. That is like my grandmother had dementia. I've had family members with Alzheimer's.
It's hard work, bro.
It's hard, dude. It's so hard. But it's also so random. Like they recognize you, or they think you're like their sister who's been dead for 30 years or something. You know, you're like, grab, like what? You know. But
right, Danno, I need to make a run, brother. So I'm gonna love you and leave you. Everyone in chat as well. I'll let Danno wrap up the show when I get out of here, right?
At least wipe me up. At least wipe me up before you leave, okay?
Right, of course, Danno. I will. I'll hit you with a pot of water. I'll wipe you down before I go, Danno.
Wipe me down before you go. All right, guys, we're gonna cut it off there too. Dude, that was an awesome moment with Jota at the end of the game. Not only the goal, but yeah, dude, yes. Let's see what happens in the next 30 hours, troops. Thanks to everybody who was in the chat: Sarah, Snitch, Mick, Christoph. Best of luck once again to your pop. Jason Quinn, who wasn't here today, man. We're hoping and praying for you, buddy, and everybody else. Craig Young, the rest of the crew, man. You guys are amazing. So, salud,
yeah,
mes amis, and
hasta la vista, baby.
Hail.